In almost 13 hours from now, the Fed will cut the interest rates. And the majority of the people think this is super bullish. Everybody is screaming, soon as the interest rates are going down, Bitcoin will go up. But is this the truth? Is this really going to happen? And also, what happens in the past? I want to talk with you about several kind of charts and also about the history of Bitcoin compared to the interest rates. So if you're curious, you need to watch this video. And if you like this kind of content, don't forget to like and subscribe to the Crypto June channel, guys, because we're making everyday content for you and of course about the market, new gems, and let's make some money together. There is also a link inside the description with my free Telegram group. The first 50 people can join this group for free. We talk about crypto, we talk about the market and stuff like that. So if you want to join, link inside the description. And let's start this video. The first thing I want to talk about is in only 13 hours from now and 25 minutes, probably later when this video is out, the Fed will cut the interest rates. There is a possibility that they are cutting the rates with maybe 0.25% or even 0.50%. But before I tell you more about the history of Bitcoin and the interest rates, I want to talk about the market situation, guys. Because the market situation, as you may know, the altcoin season is still waiting for everybody. Everybody was hoping for the same altcoin season for Bitcoin during 2017, but also during 2021. And as you can see, this chart is the Bitcoin dominance chart. We want to keep a close eye on this chart. Why? Because this shows the total market cap of Bitcoin compared to all other coins. So when the Bitcoin dominance is going up, this means that Bitcoin is outperforming the whole market. And when the Bitcoin dominance is going down, this is super bullish for the altcoins. As you can see, this was a first altcoin season in 2017. We had another altcoin season in 2020, 2021. It was a little bit less explosive because the Bitcoin dominance here was way higher. And then here we had an altcoin season from the Bitcoin dominance from 74% all the way down to 41%. We are currently climbing up and currently we are making a Bitcoin dominance all-time high of this cycle. So I expect that Bitcoin dominance will go up in the coming time. Also, when we look at the other chart, excluding the top 10, I think Bitcoin will outperform first before we see a short altcoin season again. And why I'm thinking that is we are also currently ranging in this pattern. Like we see that we have a huge resistance on the altcoins every time when we reach the blue line. People start breaking profits here earlier on and also here. We are on our way to, again, the blue line. If we break above, of course, we cannot predict the future, but we need to be prepared for both scenarios. But if we break above and we break out of this channel, that means that we can see a nice run for the altcoins. But I myself also prepared for the situation where we possibly see a pullback while Bitcoin is going higher, but the altcoin is going lower, and then maybe touch the purple box. That is the moment I'm gonna buy more altcoins, or with another confirmation when Bitcoin is breaking above the 72K. Because Bitcoin is 72K, as you can see, we had a huge resistance multiple times. We are currently ranging for more than 210 days, guys. So my perspective, I want to see a breakout above 73,800 or a breakout of this channel of the other chart, and that is the moment I'm gonna buy more altcoins. Currently I'm waiting. I'm just waiting, guys. I don't want to buy in the middle and feed other people's profits. I want to play smart, so I'm waiting or for the purple box, because this area is also a huge area but a lot of people have interest into altcoins. As you can see, soon as we reach this area, we saw a pullback to the upside, and again we saw here also soon as we reach the purple box, we saw a huge altcoin rally. We also see here as resistance, so I expect if you reach the purple box, that is a good buy opportunity to buy more altcoins. But also soon as we break out of this blue channel, we retest it because people taking profits, and then the altcoins will also run. Same for Bitcoin dominance. I think we will see Bitcoin dominance going higher in the coming time, especially with the interest rates, because people are aiming for Bitcoin going higher when there is a rate cut. But is that true? Is it true that when the rate cuts are done, we see Bitcoin going higher? So I'm still bullish on Bitcoin long term. of course, but we also need to take into account the short term. And every time in the history of Bitcoin and the interest rates, we see, let me zoom in for you, we saw that here was the moment that the interest rates were cut in 2019. We saw Bitcoin was going down, but after a new cut from the Fed, we saw Bitcoin was going down. As soon as we reached the level where the Fed wants to have the interest rates, that was the moment that Bitcoin was going up. So I'm not saying that the history of Bitcoin will repeat itself every time. It can be different this time, of course, it can be, but you need to be prepared for both scenarios. So don't overinvest yourself into a market where you don't have any funds left to buy back lower. Like if we're going up, I'm happy, I'm in the market. But if we're going down, I'm also happy because I can buy more of my favorite coins for a cheaper price because people start to panic. And this was a nice tweet of Crypto Rover. We see him comparing the previous bull cycles from 2016, 2017, and also 2020 until this one, until the current cycle. And what we see here is that we are still in the range for the bull run. We are still there. And in around 15 to 20 days from now, the bull market started in the previous cycles. So is it possible that we see a pullback after interest rates cuts? It is possible. And then from that moment, we're going higher. And of course, also from here, we can go higher. So like I said, maybe it sounds a little bit different. This guy is telling me we can go higher and go lower. I'm just saying, be prepared for both scenarios. If a lot of people are bullish and also with the SP 500 at the current all-time high, if we compare the SP 500 with the Bitcoin price, we see that every time when the SP 500 was going to an all-time high, Bitcoin was also going to an all-time high. But currently we see that the SP 500 is going higher, but Bitcoin is going lower. So like I said, this is still bullish for Bitcoin. SP 500 all-time high, also because the SP 500 is also at the all-time high because they expect the interest rate cuts. It can be a sell and use event also. So always use a stop loss also for yourself in case you are more a short-term trader or a swing trader. If you're just a long-term holder, just hold, buy more when we see some nice dips. And of course, don't buy every dip. Buy the dips with confirmations, not buy any random dip. One other chart that I want to talk about is the Ethereum / Bitcoin chart. And this shows us when is Ethereum outperforming Bitcoin. And as you can see, since September 2022, Bitcoin is outperforming Ethereum because we're going lower and lower. And as you can see in 2017 and 2021, when the price of this chart goes up, that means we are in an altcoin season. Ethereum is going up, the altcoins are going up. But currently, Bitcoin is outperforming the whole market, guys. So what is my conclusion of this video? Everybody around you is bullish on the interest rates, right? Same happens with the ETF. And soon as that happens, you need to think about yourself. If everybody is bullish and everybody is buying themselves long into the market, I need to think about maybe a possible correction. Same as what is the moment that the Bitcoin top was in? Everybody was so super bullish. Everybody was euphoric. Everybody was thinking we can go high, we go to the moon. And that is the moment you need to worry and to start taking some profits. But right now, not everybody is bullish. We are still having mixed feelings, but I just want to mention, like with ETF, everybody was thinking we go higher. Everybody is thinking with the interest rates, we going higher. So there is a possibility that we can go lower, have a pullback. So prepare yourself for that. I'm not saying to sell all your coins. I'm just saying prepare yourself for a pullback if everybody thinks that we go higher. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Sorry for the background and maybe the microphone. We are currently in Singapore for token 2049. So I see you in the next video. Bye bye.